Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a Death Touch Dart guide. So specifically in this guide, I'm going to be showing you guys what Death Touch Darts are, how to obtain them. Then I'm also going to go over a few different bosses that you guys could use Death Touch Darts on, and which ones are the best ones to use them on. I'm going to finish off the video by showing you guys the loot from my 9 Death Touch Darts that I did use on a certain boss, so definitely stay tuned for that part as well, because it's pretty exciting. Anyway guys, I really hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you do, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more RuneScape 3 content, and I hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to start by talking about what Death Touch Darts are. So they are an item that will kill almost any monster in the game with one hit, which is why you should be using them on bosses. Now you can obtain Death Touch Darts by purchasing from the Traveling Merchant Shop for about 5 million coins. Now, the Death Touch Dart is a bit of a rare item in the Traveling Merchant Shop, so it won't always be there. You will need to check the shop beforehand. And also, 5 million gold for one of these darts isn't really worth it, and I'm going to show you guys why later on. Now, you can also obtain the Death Touch Darts through various different events, including the Balthazar's Big Raffle. This is an event that usually occurs once per year where you can put in your tickets to obtain some rewards, and the Death Touch Darts have always been one of those rewards that you can sort of try and obtain. Currently we haven't had this event this year. I'm not sure if we are going to have it again or when the next event will be, but this is a recurring event that you can usually obtain the Death Touch Darts. Now next is a list of bosses that it works on. So as I said, Death Touch Darts do kill almost everything in one hit, but there are a few things that don't really take one hit to kill. So as you can see, Corporal Beast gets killed in one hit. Araxxor, the first dart kills the first 3 phases of Araxxor, and then the second dart will kill Araxi. So you technically require 2 darts to kill Araxi. All the God Wars dungeon bosses will require 1 dart, including Nex, as well as the God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses. QBD will require 1 dart, and you'll also obtain an achievement for doing it. The Kalphite Queen will kill only 1 form by using the dart. Kalphite King is 1 dart. Telos, this is the next difficult one. So as you can see, it will require 4 darts to kill. 1 dart clears 1 phase each. But then if you are above 100% enraged, you will have that 5th phase, so it will require 5 darts if you are above 100% enraged. And it will not work at 500%, 2000, or 4000% enraged if you are going for the versions of the Warden title. So you can't actually obtain the Warden title through using Death Touch Darts. And then also Elite Dungeons, you will need 1 dart per boss. There are also several bosses that it does not work on. So first off, the Liberation of Mazcab, so Beastmaster and Yakamaru do not work on those, as well as the other bosses along with the Beastmaster. AOD doesn't work either. Virago won't work except in Phase 3 in normal mode and Phase 3 to 8 in hard mode. Solak, it won't work on Solak. And it won't also work on Siru, the Azure Serpent, which is the last boss at Elite Dungeons 1. But it will work on the Black Crystals, so that way you will need 3 of them to kill that boss. If you are using Death Touch Darts, definitely not something you will want to do. So now that we talked about all the limitations and restrictions about the Death Touch Darts, here's a list of some bosses that might be useful to use your darts on. So as you can see, Araxi is one of the higher ones. You'll make about 1.1 mil per dart. And a good way to do this, you could actually use the dart on Araxi to skip to the last phase. That would be a good idea since the first 3 phases do take a while. So you could just use a dart to skip to that last phase and then just kill him in a minute or 2. And the average GP will be about 2.2 mil per kill. Will take a little bit longer since you will actually require to kill Araxi for that final phase, but it is a good option with your Death Touch Darts. Now another excellent option is Nex. This is a pretty easy one. Average GP and average dart is 1.5 mil since you only require 1 dart per kill, so that is a really good option, an option that a lot of players do end up going with. And personally, I do think that is probably the best option. Telos is another interesting option. Definitely depends on the enrage, and as you can see, I did a lot of calculations there to figure out the GP per dart depending on the enrage. It's all estimates, and of course these estimates will change as prices fluctuate as well. But overall, Telos an average about 600k per kill, so not really worth using it on Telos. Kalphite King is a decent option at an estimated 877k per dart. Wildy Worm is a pretty good option at 850k, although it is in the wilderness. And then the Magister, not really great at 300k, since you still require to use the keys to the crossing. So as you can see, the best option I would say is Nex, since you only require 1 dart per kill. And then Araxi is another excellent option, since it only requires 2 darts, and you can skip the first 3 phases with 1 dart, so you can just kill them normally on the last phase only for some pretty good profit. Now, that being said, I decided to use my 9 Death Touch darts on Nex. Nex is an excellent choice to use your Death Touch darts on. You'll make an average of 1.5 mil GP per dart. Now, it does rely heavily on the unique drops that Nex does offer, and you should expect to get 1 unique drop in about every 21 kills. So the drop rates, they aren't really too high for a unique drop. But it does rely heavily on the GP per hour, because if you don't get a unique, the GP is probably going to be somewhere near 400 to 600k per dart. Anyway, we're just going to go through my 9 darts and I'll show you guys what I obtained. So we're just going to quickly go through that, and then I'll do a loot breakdown to see what I made from the 9 darts. So as you guys saw, we didn't end up getting a unique drop, but the GP still is okay. So as you can see, we made around 3 mil for all 9 darts. That's an average of about 344k per dart. It's not really too bad. We would have gotten a lot more GP had we gotten one of those uniques. But overall, still is some pretty good money for the Death Touch darts. As you can see, it's obviously not worth it buying those Death Touch darts from the Traveling Merchant Shop for 5 mil, because all of the options won't give you 5 mil per dart on average. I'm kind of thinking the best way to use these would be Araxi if you're willing to do the 4th phase. The 4th phase will probably only take a minute or 2, and that's if you're a pretty average Arax or killer. So I would think that is probably one of the better ways to use these darts rather than just going to Nex. Although, you know, if you do get a unique drop at Nex, definitely will make it worth it. But it all just depends on whether you want to spend some time actually fighting Araxi, or you just want to get the quick and easy money from the darts. Anyway, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video. It was a ton of fun making, and I always enjoy using my Death Touch darts, seeing what I can get, since it is just some pretty quick and free, easy kills. So that's always a really fun time. But anyway, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.